Welcome to my channel. In this video, I will provide information on how to plant our tomato seedlings in pots. In fact, I want to set aside 2 seedlings of the same size for this. Set them aside. I will plant each of these in a pot, and we will see which one develops better over time. I will be using a pot that is 20-20 in size. Make sure that the bottom of the pot has holes. I'm using humus soil. Now, I won't fill it all the way to the top. I will leave a few fingers worth of space. As I said, I'm not filling it all the way to the top. I'm leaving a little space. Now I'm pressing down the soil a bit. I'm pressing down a little. Don't press down too hard, so that it doesn't sink again when I water it. Let's widen the area we place our seedling in the center. Now, there's an important point you need to pay attention to here. I'm sprinkling cinnamon powder on the soil of my seedling. Yes. Thanks to the strong antioxidants in cinnamon. Cinnamon is also a powerful anti-inflammatory spice. It accelerates growth and development. If you're planting a new plant and want it to grow quickly, avoid using chemicals. Sprinkle cinnamon powder on the root of the plant you will plant and plant it. You will see the plant developing in a short time. Now, I won't sprinkle cinnamon on the other tomato seedling. We'll watch the difference. You'll mark pot. I'll mark it. Yes, let's give it its first water. It's life-giving water. I don't want to make it like mud. I'm pouring a little bit. I'll pour a little more in a few hours. Yes, so that we don't mix them up. Let's write it down as cinnamon, like this. Let's write it down as cinnamon. I will use the same type of humus soil for the other pot, but I won't sprinkle cinnamon on the tomato seedling. This one will be without cinnamon. I want to share a bit more information about cinnamon with you. It repels flies and ants from your plants. It prevents mold. To apply it, just sprinkle a small amount onto the soil of the pot. If you want, you can also add cinnamon sticks. For some plants, if there are rotten spots on the leaves, you can cut that area and apply cinnamon. In that case, it will heal that area, especially on orchid branches. Minimum 3 flowers, counting from the base of the faded branch. Cut from the node and apply cinnamon. Sprinkle powdered cinnamon. It will close that wound very quickly, preventing it from rotting, and the branch will continue to grow. As a result, your orchid will bloom again from that branch. Cinnamon has germicidal properties which helps protect your plants from diseases. When you're propagating from cuttings, for example, with geraniums, you've taken a cutting. You will plant it. First, sprinkle a little powdered cinnamon on the roots. Then go ahead and plant it. You will see the benefits. Yes, we have planted our second seedling. Now let's place our first seedling next to it. Here, our seedlings are the same height. We put cinnamon on one of the roots. We didn't put it on the other one. Now the one with cinnamon, I'm going to do one more thing to the pot. You can apply this to your other tomato seedlings, your pepper seedlings. In fact, you can do it in your garden as well. Put these straws on top of the soil in your pots. Sheep. The advantage of this is that it prevents the soil from drying out too much in the sun, even stopping the water in the soil from evaporating and getting lost. The straw keeps the soil cool. So instead of needing to water every day, you'll find that you only need to water every 2 to 3 days. It will be quite beneficial. I recommend you to try it. I won't apply this to the other pot because in this video I will show you the difference between the two in the sun. The growth of the plant with cinnamon is happening so quickly. In this video, you'll see the advantages of covering the soil with straw or any similar material. Now I'm going to spray it a little. I want it to get a bit wet so that everything combines well. Later, I'm going to put this on the balcony. And here are our seedlings, after 10 days. This is our tomato seedling without cinnamon. This one has cinnamon in it. I did normal watering. So I just misted the straw. My watering after that was quite normal. I watered the one on the left every 2 days. But since the soil on the right dries out as it gets sunlight, you have to water it almost every evening. Look, there are flowers here too. The tomatoes will also come out. So, cinnamon has a lot of benefits. I recommend you use it. And this straw thing, it keeps the soil moist. The advantage is huge. They also apply this in some large tomato fields. They spread straw right at the base of the soil, like this. Look, these are my geraniums. They do it. Look, these are my geraniums. In my previous videos, I had also given you information about geraniums. You can also take a look at them. They are quite well taken care of. Because of the sunlight it gets during the day, the leaves have really drooped down. This one gets the same sunlight, but it doesn't get affected as much because of the straw. Because the moisture in the soil, evaporates into the straw. Since the straw goes back into the soil, there's no water loss. There's water loss in this pot. This one is already without cinnamon. It couldn't develop any further. Both cinnamon and straw. This is how the tomato plant looks. I made a video about how to water your flowers while you're on vacation. For example, this drip. It drips directly onto the straw using this technique. At least it doesn't splash the soil around. You can water your tomatoes like this. If you liked my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel to watch my other videos. Don't forget,